Fayetteville police have arrested a man accused of taking photos of women and children without their knowledge inside a Walmart store. Chaz Blais is charged with 7 counts of video voyeurism. Investigators say that a store employee saw him taking photos, then alerted security. He was arrested at his home after Fayetteville police spoke with the alleged victims. At least one of the alleged victims was confirmed to be under the age of 18. And Bella Vista police are asking for your help identifying this person you see on your screen right there, who they say might know information about an arson. Police say the incident happened on Kirkconnell Lane Saturday night after 11. They ask if you have any information leading to this person's location to call Bella Vista police and ask for Detective McCool. Well, new at noon, the city of Fort Smith says it's now accepting credit and debit card payments at City Hall following a network security event. Card payments had been unavailable since August 16th after the city announced a network security event was affecting its computers. Federal authorities and cybersecurity specialists were called in to investigate. The city says it's working to restore the same services at the landfill and district courts. The ballots are also in for Oklahoma's primary runoff, with voters across the state weighing in on some key races and questions. Let's start with the biggest one, the Republican candidate for governor. Attorney General Ginter Drummond up against the President Trump-backed Mike Mazzei. It was a tight race. The Associated Press has called the race, saying with 99% of votes that Mazzei has the victory. He's up by a little more than 2,000 votes. We will likely see recounts in the coming days, but it does look like Mazzei will move on to face Democrat Cindy Munson in the November midterm. And moving on to the big question that Sequoyah County voters were deciding on, a $23.5 million package for Sallisaw Public Schools. There were more votes in favor of the approval, but it needed 60% to be approved. So the proposition fell short. The school district says the millions would have been used to make long-needed improvements to fine arts facilities, the high school's track, and school safety. Voters in Howe narrowly approved a school district bond package. Public schools will now have $685,000 for phase 2 of its high school improvement project. The proposition passed by just 3 votes. And voters across the state were weighing in on a new constitutional amendment. State question 846 asked if voter ID requirements should be in the state constitution, and voters overwhelmingly approved it by a 9% margin. The state already requires ID to vote. They've been doing that since 2011. Supporters say this strengthens election security further, and opponents say this hurts the future of mail-in ballots for Oklahoma. And back here in Arkansas, Benton County Democrats have nominated their candidate for the vacant state legislator seat. That's the position left empty after Austin McCollum resigned this month. The party nominated Parker Stolten as their candidate. They say he currently serves on the party's state committee. He'll go up against Republican Kara Armis to fill the seat until January. Armis's husband, Brian Armis, will take the seat then. Any independent candidates can still file for the position by Friday. And a rare World War II military aircraft is on display this week in Fayetteville, and residents can tour it. It's the B-29 Fifi plane. It's one of only 2 B-29s in the world still flying. It's currently at Drake Field as part of the Air Power History Tour. The B-29 was a heavy bomber used by the U.S. military during World War II. It's best known for dropping the 2 atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and it also saw combat during the Korean War. The tour highlights historic American military aircraft and helps bring history to life.
You see the history, you hear the human interest stories about people that served in World War II, and it kind of gives you a feeling that there's something bigger to contribute to, something beyond just the individual. There's a theme of teamwork.
The Air Power History Tour opens today and runs through Sunday. Fifi is open for cockpit tours, and residents can even book rides in some other famous planes. The University of Arkansas is going to start being more selective with out-of-state students. It's due to an increase in applications. The university is laying out its new 150 forward-reaching higher strategic plan. Goals include improving student success, expanding research, and growing the university. The U of A says Arkansas students will remain a priority because of the school's land grant mission. The university says it will look at things like GPA, coursework, and whether or not students are prepared for their intended major.
Apply early, do well in your courses, prepare to be selected. So we want to be more selective, but we don't want to keep any student out who's absolutely dedicated to being a Razorback. So we'll help find you a pathway.
The university says the new admissions approach will apply to students entering in fall 2027. The priority application deadline is November 1st. And happening tonight, we're launching a new series on 5 News Plus. Fate guides our national correspondent, Sean Martinelli, on a storytelling journey across America. He picks zip codes at random and visits wherever they take him. And this time, it'll take him to Wichita, Kansas. We're streaming at 8 p.m. on 5 News Plus. If you don't already have it, our 5 News Plus app, you can text the word stream to the number at the bottom of your screen. We'll send you back instructions on how to download it.